Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez here, coming at you with a Pokemon sales data video, and we have a pretty good one today, I think. To start it off, we have a T17, Typhlosion number 17, first edition PSA 6. T17 is the one that is harder to grade, it's rarer, it's the one that people want most, as opposed to T18, and sold for $360, first edition PSA 6. We had a Blaine's Charizard, we had a bunch of these. I didn't realize it until just now, like just now, like 6 seconds ago, but... Alright, so this Blaine's Charizard is a first edition, it was a raw copy, and I look at it, the front looks spectacular. The back, it's got some whitening, it's got some edge wear, and I would have given it an 8. So, you know, it's got like 500, 600, 800, and then past 800, I'm looking at it, it's like, this is only an 8, like this might, you know, I don't know how higher it's going to go, but it sold at $1,207 and then $40 shipping. But I was like, guys, this is a raw card. This is a raw card. And so maybe there's something that you can't see. This is only 2 photos. So maybe there's something you can't see. Or maybe there was more and there was only like 1 or 2 of the back. But it's like that you can't see on the photos, and maybe it gets a 7. It's been 12. So, but let's say these people knew something that I didn't. Because this gets 1207, and okay, yeah, by the time they send it out to PSA, it comes back, you know, let's say in February of next year, an 8 is worth 1200. Maybe. That's 50% growth in X amount of months. Here's why I think that the people bidding on this knew something. It was $40 shipping because it was a UK auction or somewhere in Europe. So maybe that's why a little bit of a, because if someone in the UK, like, oh, great, I don't have to pay this extraordinary shipping fee. I'll pay an extra couple $100 if I don't have to pay the shipping fee. You know, the import fees. So maybe that's possible too. But maybe they saw that, again, this ended first, but we had a couple of other Blaine's Charizards. Now, we had first edition PSA 7, like an actual 7, so it was graded. So for $595, it's a $600 card. Then we had a first edition PSA 10, so for $5,151. That is a record price point. And that was listed for a day. Like max. Like maybe max 36 hours. And then listed today. August 3rd, 2020. It was a Charizard, like, alright, $6 grand. And it, you know, didn't have the best, it just $6 grand. I was like, alright, maybe, you know, only people, they wants to put that out there because only people who are really interested are gonna message him. Because if you have like 6K or best offer, yeah, depending on what you put, you'll get a lot of, you know, bullshit offers. But maybe but it sold within hours, $6,000. Another record price. So 2 record price points in one day for Blaine's Charizard. Fuck. I'm actually taking off my first business tomorrow. We're gonna have a hurricane here in fucking East Coast, upper East, Northeast. So I have to go to like the bank, and I'm gonna get one of my Charizards out, and I'm gonna be like, okay, listen, because I have to sell all of these to be. So whatever you want my fucking Mario Pikachu's. If anyone on you guys want, what do you guys want? I have so much stuff. A complete Gym Challenge collection. I've everything in the world so I have to get this Blaine's Charizard and sell now. I'm gonna do Blaine's Arcanine, whatever y'all want. So moving on past that, a lot of the excitement for the day. We had Venusaur first edition PSA 9 sold for $3,600. I think that is a record price point as well. Raichu first edition PSA 9. Okay, so we had a Raichu the other day, so first edition BGS 9, you know, base set, only sold for like $900 something, and I was like, because the centering was an 8.5, and if anything that's a BGS 9 has a subgrade below a 9, usually doesn't get as much. Confirmed by this first edition Raichu PSA 9, so for almost double that, $1,725, that's what it got. Now there's other things that could be in there, like, you know, you have a seller that maybe doesn't take good pictures, or a seller that doesn't have a lot of feedback, or, you know, whatever. But that's generally the rule. Anything under a subgrade of a 9 at BGS will get you a lot less money. Dark Charizard first edition PSA 10. This sold, alright, so the last one sold for like $3 grand. This one sold for $28.10. Makes sense. And then another one sold a few hours after that for $2,250. And I did not, There was a soft 10, little bit of edge wear, but not so much that it gets $600 less. I don't know, but yeah. So one sold for $28.10, $22.50. So $3,000. You know, the other day, $28.10, $22.50. Again, this normally you don't see. Today was the like a kind of a fluke day where you saw 2 Blaine's Charizards first edition PSA 10s selling the same day in the same week. You don't normally see that. The only time you would ever see that is really a PWCC auction. Now, obviously, these Blaine's Charizards, they're a lot less rare. There's like 280-something copies as opposed to the Dark Charizards with 400-something copies. So, you know, like 80% more Dark Charizards. But that I thought was interesting, that the Charizards were making moves. I never thought I'd have to sell these Charizards, but got it. Poliwhirl First Edition PSA 9 base set, so for $685. I think that's a little undervalued as well. Jolteon First Edition PSA 9. The highest bid was $310, but the reserve was not met. Rocket Sneak Attack First Edition PSA 9. Hollow, sold for $40. I did one of the Dark Charizard. Lugia First Edition PSA 7, sold for $479. Blaine's Moltres First Edition PSA 9, sold for $430. Shining Gyarados. This one was interesting because it was a first edition, but it was a raw copy. I would have given it a 9. One of it had a little bit of factory, not on the whole thing, but it had a little bit of factory line, a little bit on the right hand of the hollow, and slight edge wear and whitening on the back. Very slight enough that I'm giving it a 9, and I'm usually a pretty harsh grader. That sold for $605. Then we had a Dark Raichu from the Rocket set, first edition PSA 9, sold for $264. Vileplume First Edition PSA 9, sold for $126. Wigglytuff First Edition PSA 9, $138. A little bit more love for Wigglytuff than Vileplume. Heracross First Edition PSA 9, $225. I love that card so freaking much. Misty's Golduck First Edition PSA 9, sold for $242. I have mine listed. I had mine listed for like $900 something. I'm going to lower that to like $500 and $400. I need to liquidate everything because I have a couple of Misty's Golducks First Edition PSA 9. I have an 8 as well. I listed that also. But what do you guys want to buy? Like, let me know what you guys want to buy. I will give it to you, like, you know, comment, message me. I'll give it to you at a super discount because I just need to unload everything. I have like 5.5 months left. I really want to get everything out by as much as I can, paid off by December 31st because, you know, tax reasons. So, yeah. Clefable, First Edition PSA 9, sold for $153. So more love for Clefable than Wigglytuff for Vileplume. Interesting. Magneton from Neo Rev, First Edition PSA 9, sold for $121. Porygon 2, also from Neo Rev, First Edition PSA 9. One sold for $173. And then like an hour or two after that, one sold for $134. So a little bit of a difference. Went over the Blaine's Charizard. Aquapolis Nidoking, $524 for a PSA 8. That is a really cool card. I love that card. I want that card eventually, one day. Brock's Ninetales First Edition PSA 9, so for $126. We had this fool. He didn't know. All right, so this guy had an Arcanine Black Star promo, the one that I had like 10 of. I was, you know, slowly selling off. He's like, you know, $60 starting bid or best offer. He just took the $60, and I sold my last one for like $100. So I can't sell one of those for a while. Complete Neo Rev set. The entire thing, First Edition PSA 9, all 64, I think. Top 4 bids were $5,500, $5,565, $6,700, and $6,800 was the winning bid. We don't really see sets like that really sell, so that was really cool to see. That was really interesting. Then we had a Blaine's Arcanine First Edition PSA 9. This is the one that had been listed at, you know, $500 auction. Like, the auction would be like, starting bid is $500. Nobody bid. So the guy lowers it to $475. The first person to bid on it had 0 feedback, $475. Then $485, and then $490. You know, those two had good feedback. So it sold for $490. I do think that's undervalued. All right, I have so much stuff to do. All right, guys, I love you. Please comment on what you guys want. I probably have it. Sell you at, you know, at market value or less than that, so no eBay fees. My eBay thing for July, I have to pay an extra like $400 because I guess I sold a certain amount. My eBay invoice is like $432. Like, my heart. All right, guys, I gotta go. I love you all. I'll catch you later. Bye.